Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from August 5th through the 7th, 2022. This is for Aries last shuffle here, okay? All right, so here's the deal. We have optimism and we have victim mentality. I think that you're trying to be optimistic. You know, there's the mind. It's like you're trying to pep yourself up and tell yourself, I'm no victim. I'm nobody's victim. I'm a survivor. I have made it through some tough times. I am nobody's victim here. And a lot of this may be, if this is in your mind, then maybe there was something that happened or some way that people are acting. Maybe people are acting weird towards you. You're being optimistic about it, though. Honest, ooh, gosh. All eyes are on you, Aries. I think people are paying too much attention to you and it's unnerving, right? Because the Queen of Wands, it's like everybody's like, oh, Aries. I saw this funny meme, I swear, of Aries. It was like a Muppet with the angry eyebrows, and they said the caption was like, Aries, stop looking at people like this. And so, and it was a red Muppet too. It was hilarious, to be honest, because I don't really see that in Aries, but I think that they're usually very determined to accomplish whatever task is in front of them. So people would assume that they're not friendly and all that stuff, but they're really focused on what they have to do. The victim mentality with Eight of Cups and Queen of Wands would give me this idea that you are like feeling as though you have to leave or walk away from things. Like you have to focus on you. And in order for you to feel stable, you have to walk away from stuff. And that's a victimization energy only because it's like, you leave me no choice but to walk away, man, you know? And so whatever it is that people are doing around you, it's like you're to the point where you're just like, this does not work with me, like, period. So that would give someone that victim mentality energy. But the mindset of that is like you're just annoyed and you'd rather be alone. You see a black cat here, so this would be about focusing on you, which is actually a good thing. So that's why I say that you're being optimistic about it. Like, maybe, yeah, I don't resonate with these people, I want to get away, but at the same time, I'm focusing on me and I'm doing what makes me happy. The optimism with the moon, Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. You're not sure what you have contributed to the situation to cause this. That's what this looks like. So maybe over the weekend, you're just finding yourself wanting to stick to yourself, because that's, you know what I mean? It's like maybe people are competing with you and you don't know what you've done to cause this. Because the moon there, right? Six of Pentacles. What have I contributed to this situation? I'm disappointed in the way that people act, and it's overwhelming. It's to the point where I just like, I want to throw this, you know, like, this is why I say you rather walk away, right? You're like, I don't need this. It's like people throw trash in front of your stoop. You're not going to be, you know what I mean? I'm not picking that up, or not in front of your stoop, but like someone just dumps some trash and you're right in front of you. And a lot of times people pick it up and that's how you take offense. That's what taking offense means, or why you know, it's hard to forgive somebody. It's like, well, of course, but if you're carrying the bag, it's heavy. And so, you know what I mean? Then it becomes your problem, and it's not your problem. And I think that's the deal. That's why what you've lost is King of Swords and Three of Cups. It does not make sense to you anymore to hang out with people that just don't resonate with you, that just you don't have much in common with. You guys can't have fun. This would be, I mean, honestly, um, it's like you're more in a logical mind state, right? And you may overthink this too. They're telling you not to overthink this, not to think so much about what you've done or what you didn't do. Sometimes you just, you know what I mean, you just don't jibe with people. There's no vibe there, and that's okay. And they're telling you that you're losing the quantity of friends, not the quality, but the quantities. Three of Cups gives a quantity energy, not necessarily quality. And so the King of Swords is he naturally just gets it in his mind. He's like, well, you know, no loss there, they're lost, you know, kind of thing. Kindred partnership. I think this is because you found people that you freaking get. It may even be a romantic partner. Say, even if you're not in a union, you find people that just like, it's like, wow, they may highlight this to you. People are, oh, you like, you're, you know what I mean, they may compare you to people, and it's a good way. They're like, I've never met anyone like you, nothing compares to you. And this may be what people say to you. and that, or maybe not say, but they show it by the way that they act around you. And this is going to make you, like, there's maybe other people around you that have this energy or feel this way about you. You can tell by the way they act. The sun is illuminating. So with the Five of Wands, that definitely gives a vibe of, like, they shower you with way more attention than they do others. There may be one person that does that, or it may be multiple people, and it shows you. I think this is what spurs along all this energy of you just being, like, optimistic, like, you know what? I don't know what I've done to cause this thing, but I'm dropping the burdens right where they lay. I'm dropping these people. That's okay. And because of that, not logically, you're like, yeah, I'm cutting out the fat. I don't need a quantity of friends, or, a bunch of people around me. I just need a few. You don't want 100 pennies when you can have 4 quarters, 4 solid people, rather than 100 pennies. You could, you find that at the gas station on the floor, on the ground. Right next to the pump, people throwing pennies everywhere. You're like, but do you find quarters everywhere? Is the question. So you don't mind losing it. And then you start to realize that you're walking away from things that just to be alone. You're going where you are appreciated. You're going where you're appreciated. And that's what that is. It's like you're no longer a victim. You're real. I mean, that's what a Queen of Wands is never a victim. A Queen of Wands is going to sit here and she's going to crack open those books. And then the Queen of Wands is going to look around and go, dude, I could just pick this up and get out. I could unravel this rope easily. I'm out. So this would be you, really. Like, oh, people are treating me this way. Well, you know what? I can always walk away. Ain't no problem with walking away. Cat does not mind being alone. It comes around when it wants to be bothered with something. And that's where you are. Very beautiful energy, okay? You could be dealing with a fire sign. You have Cancer. So it could be a Cancer, Leo cusp. You have King of Swords here, so that would be even a Gemini Cancer cusp. It could be any air sign, but you have Leo here strongly, and Cancer, so that's why I said what I said. But very nice. I know that this is, that's not the kind of energy anyone wants, but it's a beautiful energy because of the way that you handle it. You're just on fire with knowing your worth. You know what you want, and that's beautiful. All right, Aries, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.